Morning folks, it is Saturday the 6th of January 2024 and we're going to the Newark Winter Classic Bike Show, which is sponsored by the Classic Bike Guide. It's an early start for me. I'm setting off at about 7:30 because we've got to get in before 8:45 before the doors open to the public. My bike, the Matchless G3L WD, is on the VMCC stand. It's one of 10 bikes that we pre-positioned yesterday and we're hoping to show them off to the public and maybe interest people in joining the VMCC. As I get to the main hall in the show, I find that Kay and Paul and others are already there setting things up. If you're interested in joining the VMCC, by the way, you don't have to own an old bike, you just need an interest in them really. And I'll put a link in the description below so that you can see how to become a member. Now, once the gates open to the public at 9 o'clock, people start to flock in and it soon gets really busy. And I'd like to just walk you through the highlights of the show and try and explain why I think this is such a good one to go to. The first good thing about this show is its timing. It comes right after the Christmas break. Most people have been back to work a week and a half or 2 weeks, and they're absolutely desperate to get out and do something different, and this is just the show for it. The next thing is size. Don't let anyone tell you that size isn't important. A big show like this means that you get to see everything. You are most unlikely to not be able to find what you want to see at a show this huge. The indoor aspects of the show are in 3 main halls, but as you walk between the halls there are lots of traders with covered stands as well. As we get to the third hall, we see the famous racing motorcyclist Steve Plater interviewing various people and starting up bikes and giving it the gas inside the hall. And now personally I'm not a big fan of this kind of thing, but if there's a criticism of the show, what I do think it is missing is just seeing bikes actually moving. It's a huge showground, and if they could just maybe fence off one arena and let people ride around it on their bikes and show people the bikes moving, I think that would be a real win. Now, the organisers always award prizes, but I never agree with what they choose, so here's what I think are the best bikes in show. First of all, the best military bike in my view is this BSA M20 owned by a bloke called Den. Fabulous restoration, still in progress. Best race bike, this Arta Matchless, originally designed by Peter Surtees. Best scooter is this Velocette Viceroy. Now, this was restored by Brian Gould. If you've heard of his name before, that's because Brian Gould and Rob Carter are the 2 guys that do up bikes in the Bangers and Cash series. Best small bike, this Kawasaki KT250, restored by Mark Barge. And best classic in my view, this absolutely beautiful 1939 Matchless G2, owned by Vicky Patchett. Well, that's all, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video, even if you didn't agree with my choices, and hope to see you at the show either tomorrow on Sunday or at some point in the future.